Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Berg, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, but hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. So now here's the DH, Connor Norton.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for him and then jump ahead. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here's some real power at the plate. King Tejada. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. It's got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one fouled off. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Well struck, right field. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Vaughn will hit next.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-2. Popped up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Josue De Paula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's a flare off the bat. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. One out, bases empty.
First baseman, Big Tejeda.
And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Tejeda measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. See you later. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-2. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Bailey now at the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez sizing this one up, and there's 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 5-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
at second, 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
That one hit to right. Pajas moving under this one. And that is the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, King Tejada.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Uceta back to work.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Tied at 6. Down the third baseman, King Tejada. This guy with light tower power.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. There goes the runner. And a base hit on the line. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now,
Will Benson. He'll take over out left after the injury.
Will Benson.
First and second, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The back, the center field, Jose DePaula.
Josue DePaula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Double steal. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Picks himself up in RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones.
Now batting, the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.